Peoples, y'all, I had to do this because I found myself bound to a wheelchair. I'm not saying wheel. This ain't something we rolling around. This is something that God has willed you to, and you got to be seated in it. Y'all better hear me on today because the holidays is fast approaching us, and some of you are going to be seated at a table in a wheelchair because you have to have the willingness to sit at this table with not just your enemies but your frenemies. And I hope to God I'm talking to some people that's adult enough to understand the difference between the two. Hear what I'm saying. You're expected to have a willingness to be humble as you sit at these kind of tables. Understand what I'm saying? Somewhere there's someone with a wheelchair in a classroom and they in their 50s. Understand, God put you there for a reason. You have to have a willingness for the things that God is willing you to. Let me say it again because I'm trying to get this together. You have to have a willingness to have a seat at the tables and in the rooms that God is willing you to. That chair was put there for you. Don't make a mistake. And I'm giving this to y'all and I'm feeling it personally because I've realized that even on a job, God will will you to a chair in a place where you're not expecting. Understand there's something you're supposed to get out of that seat you're sitting in that moment. Do not disrespect the wheelchair. You were willed to that chair for a reason, and you have to have the willingness to be humble in that moment that God has you planted in that chair. Do you all hear me? I love you all, and I want you all to understand on today, though we may disagree with some of the places that God seats us in, you have to have a willingness to hear his voice and understand why it is that he placed us there. I love you all, and I will see you all next video.